This review won't be like most reviews. Most reviews will just talk about the game, and we'll do that too, but I have a unique perspective. I have the perspective of fatherhood. Today we are going to review Triangle Strategy. We'll do some traditional reviewing, but then we're going to talk about how easy it is to play while taking care of a kiddo. Welcome to Dad Knows Best, a review for a parent by a parent. Triangle Strategy is a tactical RPG, which means it's like chess and turn-based RPGs like Final Fantasy had a baby. It's a fun game with an interesting story that unfolds as you make decisions with the scales of conviction. Meet Sarah Noah Wolfort, our protagonist in this story. You'll take him and his merry group of nobles through a whirlwind adventure that'll take you through all of the land. As he takes the reign of the noble house Wolfort, who's historically been loyal to the land of Glenbrook, you'll have to make decisions that'll affect the path you guys walk through investigations, votes, and battles. Whenever a decision needs to be made, you'll use the scales of convictions and listen to everyone's argument as you decide and even influence what path will best serve your people and the nation at large. It's a great game and one that hasn't been seen this well done in the fantasy setting since Final Fantasy Tactics. One of the biggest things I wish they would have done is given it a better name than Triangle Strategy. I've been shamelessly addicted to this game and frantically panicking to see if I've made the right decisions as I click the buttons and press my way through this game. The characters are interesting and engaging with a growing cast and interesting backstories. The only thing is the voice acting can get a little suspect sometimes, but nothing that's extremely distracting. It's only every once in a while that it gets me anyways. It's enjoyable if you're a fan of the genre. Now let's get into how easy it is to play with a screaming toddler or two in your domain. Triangle Strategy's gameplay is fun and simple yet complex. It's a simple menu and tile selection game that allows you to decide what each character does, and the HUD even tells you when each character's turn is during a battle. Outside of battle, you can listen to a story unfold as you press through the dialogue options or click a button to let it go on its own. However, if stories are not your thing for whatever reason, there is a fast forward button to let you skip through the dialogue so you can get into more action. You also spend time roaming around and talking to other characters and picking up secrets in order to figure out how to manipulate others to your side so you can do what you want to do. The game itself is simple, but it's complex, like chess, as you have to decide where to place each character and what situations are going to be advantageous to you winning the battle. All for you to lose at the main storyline and have to go grind for levels in the mental mock battles. It requires some strategy, maybe even some triangle strategies.
Boo!
I'll show myself out. But in all seriousness, while the gameplay is simple, you do have to think about most moves to make sure you don't lose a battle. The artwork mirrors that of Octopath Traveler, which is a beautiful game with pixelated characters that pays an homage to the games of old. The soundtrack is fantastic and very well balanced, making all of this perfect for if you have a tiny one with you. The controls to Triangle Strategies are simple. You can play a majority of the game with just your joystick and the A button if you're playing on the Switch. It's very point and click or move and click whether you're off or on the battlefield. The game doesn't go on until you take your turn or you give it a prompt to end the phase of the game, which makes it great if you have to put down your remote because your toddler is chasing your dog and your dog is terrified. Our poor dog. The returnability of Triangle Strategies is pretty high, seeing as it's a pretty simple game. The only downside is it's pretty involved plot, and if you put it down for a long period of time, it may be difficult to pick it up and know what's going on in the story. I mean, you can always use a recap from YouTube to help, or you can always just start over. I do believe that if you keep playing, the dialogue subtly recaps some things for you guys, but it can be easy to get a bit lost. Triangle Strategies is rated T for teen for blood, fantasy violence, language, mild suggestive themes, and use of alcohol. To be honest, it's a lot of things your toddler won't understand or care about. Maybe an older school-age kid will, but a toddler won't. It's colorful and flashy at times, and those will likely be the things that attracts them to watch this game. The blood is colorful and only in certain scenes meant to show you that a character has died, but not used in every moment of the game. I find this game to be pretty appropriate for a toddler to watch. All in all, this game is a fun tactical RPG if you're a fan of the genre. It is definitely worth a pickup. Remember, we rate our games on how easy it is to play with a baby/toddler, and since you're probably a parent or soon to be a parent gamer if you're watching this, this is a very easy game to play with a tiny human, since you can very easily put it down and not lose anything while you have to tackle the daily emergencies that pop up. The only downside to parent gaming with this game is if life gets busy and you can't game for a while, then it might be difficult to pick up this game again and know what's going on. We here at Dadgames give Triangle Strategies 4 out of 5 sippy cups for ease of playing with a toddler. I hope you all enjoyed this Dad Knows Best review. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and the bell icon to see more reviews like this, and leave a like and a comment with what else you'd like us to review, or if you agree or disagree with our rating. You can also check out one of these awesome videos right here. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful day.